She's fucking bold. But like I said, they gang stalkers are bold. I got another story. What I mean by she is the person sitting right there, right in front of my house. But she's supposed to be watching her family go in. But like I said, I always start recording too late. But I got a good one today. I got a story to tell about their behavior. This dude, like I said, the temp service I work for, I don't have to go anyway. It has an app, and you pick if there's jobs available. They post it on the app, and you pick if you're available to take it. So last night I looked, and it was one for this morning. So be there at 8 o'clock. Blah blah blah. GPS it. If I knew the area, oh, I know where that's at. Blah blah blah. Point is, so as usual, gang stalking shit. There's a little dude, not physically little, we're about the same size. I mean, little like just poor little dude. You know, as usual, they ask a personal question off the top, off the top. This year, do you got do you work or yada yada yada? These like I said, I've been working for these different companies for over a decade since I've been out the military. In the beginning, like close to September 11th, serious. This is because, like I said, the dude said it's the Patriot Act that made all this possible for these evil motherfuckers. But in the beginning, in the early 2000s, they wasn't as bold. It wasn't as many. And see, now you got all these years now after for them to tweak for the designers of this bullshit. So, and like anybody knows, think about it. If you watching this and you're not part of this, and you say, "Oh, this bullshit," does anybody ask you personal questions like that about your income, how much you paid? How much do you pay for your car? Nobody's asked me that in decades, unless it's obviously an old car. It's something that first of all you can tell the price. I know the prices of cars because I deal with selling cars myself. You could just look at some cars. Oh shit, you can get about 2,500 for that. And then that's not personal. I know it's like, what do you mean? It's the same thing. They're asking you how much you paid, but trust me, it's just not personal. It's more of a car guy thing. It's more of showing, and it's not showing. Oh, we instantly respect both of each other. Oh, shit. Oh, okay, yeah, that's what about 2,000. Said, yeah, you got about 1,500 for it, didn't it? Okay, yeah, yada yada. Shit, what it is, right? But anyway, long story short, they don't, you don't ask somebody that got an obvious, how much you paid for it. I mean, people never done that. These motherfuckers, they have no, I guess, shame, remorse, or filter. This is the real, they have no filter. So anyway, he asks, what do you do? Because obviously, he's saying, how can you afford to work for this company? He doesn't know me, so why would he ask somebody that? For all he knows, I'm barely struggling, and that's the best I can do to pay my weekly rent or daily rent at a hotel, because a lot of them do that. You're like, well, why are you working with these guys? I'm like, first of all, like I said, it's fun to me. It's physical, it's fun. I get to talk shit. Kika with the type of guys I like to talk shit to, even though I know a lot of them are the gang stalkers. It's old school to me. I get to, but as usual, he starts off with the every single time. What else do you do? What do you mean? Because this job, for all he knows, I work the app in this company full time. Because some of them do. They work 7 days a week because it doesn't pay enough. 11, 12, whatever, $10. It doesn't really pay enough. So they work 7 days a fucking week. Some of them do. And that enables them to bring home like $800-900 with the overtime and all that. But after cut. But like I said, they're there all the time. Because what I'm saying is they're work. Some of them working way more than just 12, like 18 hours a day. Like this shit, y'all motherfuckers crazy. But anyway, I'd be in somebody's certificate class, something, trying to learn to be up. But they got the barriers. That's another thing. A lot of them felons. But from what I know, I'm like, what type of felons are y'all? I'm like, a lot of us is upset because people we know, felons, they get hired right off the bat. They got a job right after they spent 4 years. Like, well, how the fuck this motherfucker get a better job than me? He just spent 4 years but seriously, like, instead of shit going to school, you should have went. But anyway, that's bullshit. I wouldn't recommend that. But I do. A lot of us who've known that realize that. I guess because of the work release programs, and you don't want to release them back into the society with no form of income. But it happens. But still, some. It's like, how in the fuck? But that sounds like salt. Like I'm throwing salt in the game. I'm not serious. It's just these people I knew and thought I was really close to. Okay, long story short about this morning. So he turns out to be another vet. So obviously I go into, he said he's having problems. He's going to the VA. He's got his percentage for being. I asked him what his percentage. I ain't gonna say his percentage, but I can give him. He's a younger guy, obviously, way younger. So like I said, I'm not gonna just totally call him stupid for being part of this program, but one of the reasons I know, if you watched my other video I just made 2 days ago, I said something about buying a house, and nobody in all these years since I've been out have asked me, especially somebody younger than me, asked me, am I going to buy a house? Not a complete stranger ever. This is the first time. So like I said, it's no such thing as coincidence. It's only because I said it on that video I just posted 2 or 3 days ago. So you're gonna buy a house? But I just answered and said what I said on the video. I don't know if I'm gonna stay here. I don't want to be tied down to a 30-year mortgage, yada yada yada. Because if you watch the other one, I was just talking about I don't, for the same, some people say, to a lot of people, anybody who's staying in an apartment, like, why are you staying in an apartment? No, buy a house, you're paying the price of a mortgage, you're making somebody else rich, yada yada yada. And I came up with my reasons. I don't want to buy a house. It's more responsibility. I can just call a maintenance man. Anyway, so finally somebody asked that today. He asked that. So I've given him advice because he says he's having problems, and as usual, it turns into a competition of more of, do I know what I'm talking about for giving advice? Like I'm giving him, like I've been telling these fools before I even knew what gang stalking was, when they used to try to make me feel bad for not telling other, and I always did. What it was, they just was full of shit. I'd give you a quick example. One time, somebody came to me, we was all together. Yeah, old boy was talking about you. I'm like, what? What was he? Because it was another veteran in the group, another black guy. And they tried to make it like, oh, you didn't tell him. Obviously, because of gang stalking, I didn't tell him. I had a higher percentage. Or he might not have been rated at all. So it's like, it's some secret, like I didn't tell him the secret handshake or some stupid shit like that. So, it was a new program that had been on the news, so he thinks he's smart. He's like, how come you didn't tell him that y'all can go back to school? I'm like, bitch, I didn't fucking know. You just told me. Thank you. I'm gonna ask about it. You know how I'm always saying thank you. You stupid motherfucker. Why you trying to be funny? Make it like I'm the one that's low down. I didn't fucking know either. And, and actually, I did. I immediately went and told him, hey, man, he said, we need to go down and check this out. But the point was, why he's being funny and trying to be low down, you just helped me again. Unintentionally. But the intention was to make me look like I'm bad. I'm not helping others. How in the fuck, like I said, I don't know what they decide, how they decide the process. All that, like I was telling a buddy today, just go down there, right? So now, This is again. He's another first. All these years, over a decade, somebody finally asked me something about get a diagnosis. I know what a diagnosis is, but I'm like, what? I don't know. Nobody ever told me that. Get a diagnosis. I'm like, nobody told me get a diagnosis. I mean, I did have older guys talk to me, outside VA plenty of times. Sometimes you just sitting there waiting on the ride to pick you up at the appointment. Motherfuckers, they just started you outside smoking a cigarette. Motherfuckers just, hey, young blood. Maybe they didn't say young blood, like the 70s. But, they start talking to you and tell you, you need to do this, blah, blah, blah. But my point is, that's what I'm saying, how evil these motherfuckers are. They don't care, whatever the point of this program is, they don't care about none of you or none of us. I don't know what the fucking point is. They got this guy. So they're basically playing with this boy's life. He served his time in the military. He's supposedly going to school next week, starts next week. But if he's really telling the truth about he's having problems, medical issues, they're playing with this motherfucker life to make a point, to make me what? Wrong, to make me like I know so much when I don't know anything besides what I always tell everybody: don't miss your fucking appointments. Go make your fucking appointment. That's all I can tell you. And he get a diagnosis. I'm not like, where in the fuck did you get that from? What did you ask for? How? Of what? What? Just hey doc, I need a does that even sound right? I need a diagnosis for what? I know what he's trying to say, so get a diagnosis so they can say something's wrong with you, but I'm telling you, that was never I don't know. Maybe that is what a lot of people do, but that was never my intentions. I told y'all the other day what happened because of this stupid fucking program all these fucking years. That's what happened. That's why I wouldn't have kept going back. That's why, that's why I said irony. That's the irony. You know what that fucking word means? Look it up. It wasn't I was going to get and again, that's how low down these motherfuckers is. They gonna ask me to get it. So you're saying I didn't go to get a fucking diagnosis. I went to get fucking help. Because I thought something was wrong. Like I said, keyword thought. Now I know what's really up. Sometimes I feel like y'all motherfuckers gonna pay for that shit. But I just gotta do the right thing. I gotta fight y'all legally. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna make y'all pay, but it's gonna be in a court of law. You see how that motherfucker, you probably can't see, it's too far, you can't see it. Motherfuckers just ran in their house, they on the top floor. So, like I said, they playing with this boy. He might really have a problem. We don't know. I did not get deep into it. What's fucking wrong with him before they stupid program. But you could say, well, it's our program. We gonna hook him up. Or I guess I don't know. I don't fucking know. So, like, get a diet. So, I'm still trying to figure that one out. Doc, what are you gonna fucking say? Diagnose it. That's what I'm trying to tell him. Whatever your problem is, making a point. You could be my fucking finger hurts, I guess. Doc, my finger hurts. Do something. Whatever y'all did last time, it didn't fucking work. That's what I'm saying. Whatever. Diagnosis. What the diagnosis? You got fingeritis? That's what I'm saying. I never, this whole time, nobody told me that. I never went and I need a diagnosis or. You just go, I got a fucking problem. If it ain't working, whatever they told you, you can go back. That shit ain't working what you told me, doc. What the fuck is wrong? So, but another thing, on the way back from that job today, it was already nighttime, it's winter time. It's about 5:30. I just counted 10 lights. That's what I mean by lights. I saw another guy did a video about it, and I commented one person that was supposed to mean we got an eye on you. And it's been plenty of nights recently there. They pull up behind you. You see them in your rear view and they pull up on your side. That's some dangerous shit. I mean, I already got a whole bunch of ideas. It's like, y'all motherfuckers stupid. Yeah, but luckily I am a way better person than y'all. So yeah, keep on following me in the middle of the night with one fucking light on. But no, I'm cool. I ain't gonna fuck with y'all. Y'all's too stupid. The reason I'm going into this is that's how I know it's a fucking, you can't, oh, is this, you're just in your, no. Now, first of all, they had the clunker money for clunker program Obama started years ago. Don't you notice there are hardly any older cars? All these cars are late models, even a 2000, which is an 18-year-old car, but there's still these late model type of cars, these new generation. There's no 80s cars, there's no 90, even 90s. You barely see a 95 car. You might see some trucks 95, but point is, look at that fool. See me point? You might see some trucks, but all these cars with one lights are late model. How much is a light? $20, $30. So the point is, where I'm from, and this has been like this. First of all, we tell each other, even if it's a total stranger, it might be in a fucking parking lot. I done this before. I done had homeboys done it before, pointed out to a total stranger. Don't even know him. Hey man, you turn on your light. It's nighttime, parking lot. We coming out the store. Hey man, hey, say it, yell it loud. Who knows? He might think we trying to start something, but they stop you. Your light out, bro. Don't even know you, but I ain't gonna let you go out like that. You might not know your light out because you know what's gonna happen, especially with all this shit in the last 4 years. Everybody getting shot up by the cops and shit. Ain't no way all these motherfuckers comfortable riding around one light. I done seen 10 in this 40-minute trip it took me, if it was 40 minutes, just now, earlier, from 5, I guess I left about 5:18 to 6 or whatever I got home. I saw back to back to back to back to back to back. What is it about this town where people have no fear of riding with one light? You can say, well, maybe they're not riding dirty. The point is, they got a show on HBO with this one girl, 27 black girl. She got her ass dragged in the middle of the daytime because she's a traffic infraction and she got whatever, I guess, more than. So ain't nobody playing about getting pulled over, because that does give them probable cause to turn around once they see you either in their rear view or oncoming traffic with one fucking light. I know motherfuckers for years. We'd even joke about it. It's goddamn it's dusk, getting close, whatever, summertime, wintertime, 5 o'clock in the winter, 8 o'clock at night. Point is, hey, it's getting dark, man. You need to get on. You only got one headlight. You know what I'm saying? So you won't get pulled over. And this is the only fucking town all these motherfuckers is parading around with one fucking headlight. And like I said, there's no such thing as coincidence. It could be later. It could be the middle of the night. It could be, like I said, rush hour. All these motherfucker coming towards you with one headlight. No, man. How much is the light at Advance, Walmart, AutoZone? You can Google it before you even go to the store. A car like that, what is that? It's a Nissan. I seen, that it's about $20, $25, $30. Half the time, one of the people behind the counter in Advance or AutoZone to or at least help you put it in, or there's somebody there, or you gonna have somebody. And what kind of family members and friends do you have that are letting you drive around with one fucking headlight and didn't say anything? You got money to just give away to the police and to the city? And then that's another ticket, more points. You getting pulled over, all these protests and Black Lives and tearing up shit, but you riding around with one fucking light. The fuck out of here. There's no fucking way these motherfuckers are riding around with one light that fucking secure. They'd be scared out they motherfucking ass. They just got money. You could pay you got money to pay a ticket, but you ain't got money to go fucking Walmart or Advance or AutoZone and buy one light. Really, you should buy two, because the one burned out, the other one finna go too. Just crazy. I got my own. Nah, bitch, I got my own fucking you. Stupid motherfucker. Who in the hell? Like I said, what type of people you hang around. Friends like that who need enemies. Your friends don't even tell you. They see you, y'all hanging out. They come up, or either they pull up to your house. You see them with one headlight, and you don't say anything. What kind of friend are you? And like I said, or a neighbor. Like if that car would have had, hey man, hey, I don't even know you, bro, but you got one fucking headlight. You might need to go fix that shit before you get fucked up. I mean, just people just low down, motherfuckers. But that's good. I'm glad y'all stupid enough to be part of this program. And yeah, like I said, I got my eye on you. You ain't got your eye on me. Exactly, it's the reverse of what you fucking think.